Yo, what's up guys, it is Seahawks here, back with another video, and today's my top 5 games for week 12 of the 2025 NFL season. Not gonna waste your time, because you know the drill, so enjoy the video, and as always, go Hawks. Start this list off at game number 5, I got the Steelers at the Bears. It's looking like Rodgers does have a chance to play, and it's Rodgers versus the Bears. Even though it's always a one-sided affair with Rodgers winning. It's not with Green Bay anymore. It's with a whole different team and a whole ass other conference. But Bears secondary has been one of the best, if not the best, in the NFL in terms of getting takeaways. They got like 3 separate secondary players with 4 interceptions this year. It's crazy. So if Rodgers does play, keep that in note, Rodgers, but it's also literally your kid you're playing. You have another chance to whoop your kid's ass once again on a different team, different colors, different state, different everything. Returning back to the NFC North, though, where you made every fan of those teams hell for 20 plus years, but I think this can be an interesting game. Just depends on if Rodgers plays. But Rudolph looked good in the time he had against the Bengals last week. So I think the Steelers could be fine even if Rodgers doesn't play. But they probably still won't win. Coming in at game number 4, I got the Monday night showdown between the Panthers and the 49ers. If Bryce Young can look like how he played last week, the Panthers might just steal the division from Tampa by the end of the season. That was the best game I've ever seen Bryce Young play in the NFL. I hope he keeps it up. Panthers have been on a tear recently outside of their loss to the Saints. They're 6-5. The Niners are 7-4. Big playoff implications for both of these teams. Whoever wins, I think, will be in the playoff hunt in the NFC. The loser might just be out of it. Brock Purdy, 203 touchdowns in his return game last week, picked up right where he left off, so not going to really be much of an issue there for him, possibly. And it's a revenge game for McCaffrey, as I said in yesterday's video, so a lot of emotion coming from this game from McCaffrey. Got 2 great running backs, though, going head-to-head, Rico Dowdle versus McCaffrey, 2, decently great quarterbacks, Bryce Young and Brock Purdy. So I think this game could have points on top of points. Coming in at number 3, we got the Colts at the Chiefs. Fun fact, in the regular season, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs cannot beat the Colts. Mahomes is 0-2, I think, against the Colts in his career, so that's interesting. But you got the NFL rushing leader, the best running back in the NFL, the best overall offensive player in the NFL with Jonathan Taylor, stud rookie in Tyler Warren, stud quarterback in Daniel Jones, flipping over to the Chiefs, having one of the most bizarre seasons for the Chiefs in recent memory. But Mahomes is still like neck and neck with Daniel Jones in terms of passing stats. They almost have the same passing numbers. Mahomes has 3 more passing touchdowns and 1 less interception, so this is going to be a great quarterback battle. I think it's going to be a big game out of Rashee Rice. I kind of advertised that yesterday. I think he can go for maybe a $110 touchdown or 2, and it'll be like a game-defining touchdown possibly. Chiefs, obviously, they need this win. Colts, a win here would be very appreciated across the NFL community because the Chiefs would be 5-6, and that would be absolutely beautiful. Please get it done, Colts. But this game is on here because of, the implication that it's the Chiefs. They'll come around some point. I hope they don't. Coming in at game number 2, we got the most toxic rivalry in the NFC. The Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Dallas to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles in a sloppy but win game on Sunday night against the Lions. The Cowboys, they beat the hell out of a handicapped team, but like I've said like 20,000 times, nothing was stopping Dallas from winning that game on Monday, obviously. I just have this on here because it's 2 of the best offenses in the NFL, but one of these teams has possibly the worst defense in the NFL. The other team has a guy that likes to spit on people, at people. Hopefully Carter doesn't do that again before the first actual snap of the game. That was so funny. Yeah, this game is in Dallas. I don't think it's going to matter, though. I think Eagles can obviously take this game, but, that's not what this video is about. That was yesterday. Two great offenses. Hopefully, Saquon can get something going. He is having a horrific down year from last year, going from 2,000 yards to he's not even at 700 rushing yards right now. And you got Williams for the Cowboys, who is, I think, 5th in the NFL in rushing. Who would have thought that? Who would have saw that coming? Not me. Two great quarterbacks. Well, great quarterbacks. Dak's the better quarterback here, but, we'll see who actually is the better quarterback come Sunday. And coming in at number 1 for my top game of the week for Week 12, we got Sunday night, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Los Angeles Rams. Two of the highest powered offenses in the NFL. One team has a shit defense, and the other team is the Los Angeles Rams. Rams offense, really outside of the first quarter, couldn't really do a whole lot against Seattle's top defense. But the Bucs defense, especially their secondary, is absolutely terrible. And the Rams just have too much for the Bucs to power. And plus, Baker is questionable for this game. Ibuka is questionable for this game. And, Bucky's been questionable for like the last month and a half. I kind of wish he would, fucking come back soon. But the Bucs have to replicate what they did last week, just not fall apart in the fourth quarter like they did against the Buffalo Bills. I just think whoever punts more than 3 times will lose this game, unfortunately. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!